Hey guys, how's it going? Thank you, Garbles, and thank you, Jax. Hi, first and second. Awesome. I hope y'all are having a wonderful Thursday. So we're gonna be painting again today. Hi. I'm glad you guys are here. So if you remember last time we did the green box, and time before that we did the blue box. Now we're gonna work on the gray box. Um, So the blue box, of course, has the little sparrows and bunnies. The green box has owls and foxes. And the gray box is going to have cardinals and squirrels. So let's get started. I'm not going to need the big brushes. I don't know why I got those out. Probably they were all together, so. Because the inside, we did go ahead and do the inside of the gray box, which is this really awesome bright orange. So, yeah. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. You guys working on anything today? Okay. Let's get out a little bit of red. And we'll need a little bit of white. Mesh crochet top. Nice. Very nice. Boop, boom, boop, 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 boop. Have my little bag of trash down here, so. Dun 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 dun. Some brown. I am also quite tired. But if you fall asleep, that is okay. If you need to go, that is okay. We had a field trip come through my work today, and I walked a lot because I was kind of an overseer person, so I was hopping from station to station uh, to make sure everything was going okay. So I'm exhausted. But it was a lot of fun. Hey, Quackers, how goes? Hope you're doing well. Pretty good. Back at work, currently in Puerto Rico. Okay, cool, cool. Very cool. So you've recovered pretty well from your surgery? That reminds me, Jax, how's your mom doing? And also, how's Fern? Yep. Okay. Good. 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 All right. Let's see. We've got kind of a red hot sun on the blue box. We've got the crescent moon on the green box. I'm kind of thinking maybe just a orange and yellow sun on um yeah. I think I'm gonna do like a she's good, her foot is getting better. But now she has the flu. Oh no. Had it last week, so I gave it to that. Just family, absolutely. That happens all the time. I was sick, week before last, and now Jaster's sick, so I get it. All right. Um, I could actually, since I've got day and night, I could do a raindrop. Because we have kind of good. Still a menace and a weirdo. Oh, that's great. I think I am. I think I'm going to do a raindrop. We're going to do...
Been there, done that, got lost a few times, not a pleasant experience.
a little bit of this. Kind of mix that in.
Yeah, statements like that really, to an astronomer, statements like that are kind of scary. 19 full moons. Jupiter needs to be in our sky but once and the world ends. Because any moon that we can see from Jupiter would typically be fully illuminated by the sun. Therefore, they would be a full moon. Am I wrong? When the 19 full moons cross the sky, oh shit, here comes Jupiter. And being the biggest planet in our solar system, we could literally say, oh lord, he coming.
A little bit of purple in there. All right. Can't wait to get paid every time I want to quit. I remember I like money in bags. That's fair. That is fair. All right, let's do our little cardinals. And then once we get the cardinals done, I'll figure out what color plants to do in the middle. So I didn't really center that right. Did I? Yeah, okay.
How many times have you had one of these
I didn't pay attention. Oh well. Well.
True that. Oh my. The confusion. Liquid gunpowder. Is there a is there a is there a grounds for that in reality? Well, yeah, liquid propellant could absolutely work, but would it not be dangerous because a liquid propellant would be a lot stronger than the powdered stuff we use? I agree. Because my first, I heard that, I paused. I was going to ask you about it, like what grounds there are for that in reality. But my thought is like, that just sounds dangerous. The gunpowder in and of itself is pretty. Wow, my voice is like drifting. Gunpowder in and of itself is, yeah. I mean, oh, and if it's liquid and it's volatile, that means chances are it has vapors that are also volatile. she goes.
Want to get paid for doing nothing. Oh, only the rich get paid to do that.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Should just marry a rich woman. Jack's the trophy spouse. Hey, True.
Alright, main character. Get what you can and get out of town.
How's Basalt, True? Is he doing okay?
One moment, shits. Love,
Huh? What, love?
what happened to Basalt?
Read the peeps chat. Okay. Oh, calm before the storm. Oh no. Home and doing good. Even ate at the vet's office today. That's good. Hates the donut of annoyance, I'm sure. All right, let's see. Let's let's mix a little bit of orange with a little bit of red. I don't want to do like straight up orange, but I want to have a little bit of a lighter red or kind of a burnt orange for the itty bitty details. Well, there you go. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I heard my wife say something about one of her friend's cats, and I needed to find out what was going on. Apparently there was a health scare. Cat had to go into surgery to get an portion of inflammation removed from the intestines. And I was like, I like that cat. I need to find out what's going on.
So, you guys may or may not be able to hear Jaster this afternoon. He has no voice. So, also at 15,000 stitches. Nice. Pathologist biopsy normal and not cancerous. That's good, but he hasn't touched his food tonight. Well, poor fella's been through a lot, so it's a bit understandable, I guess, right? Love, you are being wished to feel better.
And now the panic arises.
He has no voice, which means it's quiet. Whiskey, I love you too. Good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Welcome in as always. Oh, that is adorable.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm finally going to meet my quota of one traveler a day. No.
So you might dye your hair next week. Ooh, okay. Well, didn't you just do, like, was it pink and purple? What colors are you thinking about doing this time?
Trying to come up with a reason for people to visit their city.
Oh no, that's too much. Nope, okay. Biscuits. Okay. Cardinals are done. Boil some water for tea. Yay! Yum tea. Should I get another piercing with my paycheck? Tried turning it on, turning it off again. Okay. So here's what we got so far. Little cardinals. A little water drop. That's what we got so far. Yay! It focused. So adorable. What the hell? Thank you. Alright, so I know I'm doing a plant in the middle. I did kind of a green on, or a kind of, definitely did a green on here. Thank you. And then I did a red and orange on here, so I think I'm gonna do... Put that in there. Ah. Ooh, actually, I think I'll do like, excuse me, sorry, tree branch, like, bare tree branches. Because we've got, yeah, I think I'm going to do bare tree branches. Maybe with like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We're going to start here and work our way down. And not do perfect. What do you guys think? How's that? Look alright? Because each of the boxes are kind of, related. So, perfect? Okay, cool. And then, of course, I'll add some details with lighter brown and black just to make it pop a little bit better. But it's a good start. Good base. I do really enjoy that about painting, that you can kind of do the base and then you can add the little pops of color just to give some detail here and there.
she asked for, eh? Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, whiskey. Well, whiskey's BRB. So when whiskey gets back, absolutely would love to know the tea. I'm actually trying a new tea myself. I got one of those Big Low sampler tea packs that are the specialties. They're seasonal teas. And tonight's tea for me is the peppermint bark, which is chocolate and peppermint, and it is quite tasty. Very, very different. I've never had chocolate in my tea before, but I dig it. It's not bad. Homebrewed hibiscus tea right now. Ooh, I love hibiscus tea. There's a little shop here. Well, not directly here, near where I work, um, that has a variety of herbal teas. And one of their teas, one of my favorite teas that I get from them is their hibiscus tea. It's so refreshing. I like it. Passion by Tizao. Tizao? I don't know. Hibiscus and orange peel. Lovely. Yeah, hibiscus tea is very, very nice. Okay. I'm digging the branches. Maybe should I add like a little bit of snow to the branches, or would that be just a little too on the nose? I don't know. I've done spring and summer. Might as well do winter, right? Or spring and fall. Spring, summer-ish, fall. This one could be winter. What do you guys think? Should I add just a little pop? Add some snow? Cool. Got some flowers from Belize. So, ooh, nice.
Well, there you go.
I feel like something should be right there. Just a little. A little something right there. And maybe a smaller fork branch there and one here. Okay. Now add the little details with a little bit of the light brown coming in for, ooh, not that much of a pop. Let's mute that down by spreading it out a little. Let's do this. better.
Oh no! You know the worst part there, Shits? There have been wars fought over dumber.
Maybe I should have done a snowflake instead of a raindrop in the middle. But I really like the raindrop. uh,
That's
I guess the raindrop should have been on the spring
that's a little
box.
depressing. and to be somebody from the outside who realizes that, like in this case, Kino's case, oh,
But
one of
on
my
the blue box,
kinsfolk
yeah, that
heard
wouldn't
a
have done.
song,
That
wrote it
wouldn't have
down in
done
a
well.
book, and now it's being misinterpreted. Apparently, they all have the same spoken language, or Kino just knows a variety of different spoken languages. That would actually potentially explain it. I was gonna I was gonna say apparently they all have the same spoken language, but potentially different written languages. But we might just be Kino might just know most of the spoken languages. What were you about to say? I'm sorry. Yeah, there was tanks and
BRB. All right.
there was tanks and I'm guessing those were missiles. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they're gonna go kill a city because I have a feeling the different countries here are just different cities. They're gonna go kill this place, and because the world doesn't end the next day, they're gonna think they did the right thing. Ah, bruh, indeed.
There we go.
So far, it's looking to be just a demonstration of someone's world building. I think Mushishi, so far, I think Mushishi was more immediately catching. Yeah, because Ginkgo was an active member in the world building throughout the show, whereas so far this person's kind of just been a passive observer.
Okay. You don't type the exclamation point at the end, dear.
Ooh. Doesn't want to go past a minute 30. I'll jump to 2 minutes and see if it'll stay playing from there. I'm no support there. I've got nothing. Alright. Try to take over the world. The bike did.
Yeah.
There's the first purse of a the first instance of a gender being applied to the character. At least that name. Ah.
Okay.
my patience has about run its course for this. I want to say we could probably try this another time. I'm going to get up for a few minutes, though. I'll be back in a little bit. You're fine?
I love you.
Somebody's having a barbecue up the road.
Oh.
It smells really good.
I like that. What do you guys think? Little snow-capped trees, winter trees with the cardinals. You guys like that? Thank you. All right. Back with tea. Yay. We were all talking about the teas we were drinking. What is your tea of preference today? And today's animals are cardinals and squirrels. So I have cardinals right now, and we're going to do squirrels. So, boom. I need this one. And the base of the squirrel is going to be the dark brown, of course. So, here. Earl Grey with some sugar. Lovely. I sometimes at work I'll get Earl Grey with some steamed milk and a little bit of vanilla, and it tastes just like the milk after Lucky Charms, which is a very weird thing, but that's exactly what it tastes like, and it's so good. Okay, squirrel. Yes, dear.
Oh, bread's bad.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was moist.
And it was huge, so I'm sorry, love. We didn't eat the bread in time and it went bad. Yeah, that'll work. For a milky sweet flavor. Nice. Or like honey in my tea during allergies. Yeah. Honey in tea is very nice. Indeed.
Alright, what to do? I've marked down what episode we're on for this one, but I think my patience for waiting for this episode to load has run my course for this show for now. These ones are great. The worst homebrew, whatever, really makes me feel better about my stuff sometimes. Well, there was one somebody released where it was literally delete the DM, you are now the DM. It's like, what the fuck? That guy. So I didn't really watch cooking channels much. I've never really watched cooking channels much. But his, Adam Ragusea, he's been popping up on my feed a little bit recently. He's got decent content. Actually, I watched one of his today that taught me something I had been curious about, but never curious enough to look into. The correlation between vinegar and wine. Because I'd always heard of, vinegar turning into wine, but I didn't actually know that vinegar is made from wine. His season 5 DRG.
Okay. Whew. What's up with Jaster's voice? Jaster is sick. So he has kind of lost his voice. Accidentally did an extra row for the shirt. Should I keep it or frog the last row? Well, it depends. Do you like a little bit of a longer shirt? Making a beanie and it's slime green with bright pink stripes. I expect nothing less from you. Post the colors. Yes, please. Back loop single cord. Nice.
That's the same brand
I
of
think you
fleece I'm
should let
using.
it be 9 so you don't have to. Yeah. If it's not going to affect the pattern, what's one more row?
Mm-hmm.
Love, you're being wished well soon.
What, love?
You're being wished well soon.
Oh, can they still hear me?
Barely. I got a what's up with Jaster's voice.
I'm being wished well on Maze's stream. I'm actually really surprised that they can still hear me.
I think so too, because I don't want to frog. Yeah, don't frog it. Just let it be, let it be. Yeah, if it doesn't affect the pattern, what's one more row? The only thing that I can still hear him, but barely. Yeah. The only thing I would say is that
What?
if you have the exact
No, what'd you say?
amount of yarn for the project without that one row, or if that having that one row will affect the amount of yarn for the ending of the project, that's where it would depend on whether or not to frog it at that point. Otherwise, I'd leave it. Excuse me.
Nah, I get
You kind of want to hear him whispering.
I don't
Oh,
know
you
how much
hear,
use I would be, but
kind of hear him whispering, kind of hear him whispering, not kind of wanna. Yeah, he's
not last night.
rather
Before
pathetic right
last
now.
episode,
It's adorable.
I was like the last
All
mission.
right, let's see.
I was cooked. I just that last mission, the fever started really. That last mission, the fever started really setting in, and I was having trouble focusing on much of anything. No, not at all.
Not even really sure. It's a shrug. I don't know what the total. Okay, nice. I like shrugs. They're fun. Fun to make. Oh, that is more than I intended to put there.
I know. I love this method.
That's okay. That is okay. This is some shading right now. So we're gonna roll with it.
I'm not patient enough for that.
Oh, did you post a picture of it? Cooks result into eating a quarter of the can. Oh, that's good. I'm glad he's eating. That is gonna look really awesome. That back and forth, love it. That's great. Aw. Ooh, Storyteller's fountain pen is here. I just saw those messages. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, excuse me.
It also lasts a lot longer for the same volume of cheese, so you're less likely to waste it by forgetting to use it. Hmm.
Alright, and finish the head on this one. I was looking at the head on that one and I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember doing that on that one. On this one. I feel like that one's a little derpy. Oh well. Also kind of want to finish it once. Yeah. White for front and back. Debating on what color to do sleeves. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry Onyx is being a butthead to Basalt. That's not cool. Did the granny sit? Nice. I bet it looks awesome.
Dude, I'd kill somebody to get my hands on a glass top or a flat top stove. I I've come to absolutely despise the eyes on mine because none of them are level. And so all of my pans and pots, unless they're pots like full of water and boiling or whatever, they rock as I do anything with them. And so far, everything he's done is exactly how I would have done it, which I feel good about. Up and to the point of cooking it on the stove top first and making that garnish, because I'm not that fancy yet.
Okay. Let's do the really tiny little black details.
you're worried about that, just use a cast iron pan. Actually learned recently, as he's about to say, I learned recently how sensitive birds are to fumes in the air. You can't use air fresheners, you can't use certain cooking oils or utensils, and you can't have a 3D printer in the house.
Excuse me, sorry.
I was watching an LT. I was watching an
Might do black and
LTT,
white. Ooh, that'd be
video,
cool.
one of the long format ones where it's the rancher where it's
I have to
Lance's
worry about
voice.
your nice.
And Luke's
We'll
Isaac's like, yeah,
send
I have a
pics when
friend
done.
who restored a
Yay!
house, and they kept their bird on one
Always love
one
seeing
end of the
pictures of what
house
you
and wanted to be
guys
printed as
are
far away as
making.
possible, and the bird still died from the 3D printer fumes. So fuck. Huh. That looks good. I would have added sausage or something. I don't know about you, but a pizza needs meat on it.
Yeah, okay. Now we're gonna do, I think we're gonna do blue. Let's see, should I do the light blue? I'm gonna do the light blue. Circles around the animals. So I've got purple around the foxes on the green box. I have red around the bunnies on the blue box. And so I think I'm going to do light blue around the squirrels on the gray box. If not, there's always tomorrow. Indeed, indeed. Tomorrow, tomorrow. I don't know why that was what popped into my head. Let's see. Is blue going to be too much? Nah. figure it out if you're not size small. That is kind of funny. Oh, you know what? Our Farage are on mission. There you go. Some light.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I like the blue around the squirrel. I think it looks alright.
Yeah.
Bless you, my love. Jack says bless you. Oh, I'm sorry, my love. So we had a field trip come through my work today, and it was a rather large group of middle schoolers, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And we split them into 5 groups, 120 students, a lot. Love, you're being asked a question. It's a lot of kids. Um, so I am absolutely exhausted. My legs are killing me. I walked all over the building. The bless you is appreciated. There you go. There's a lot of kids. But they were so good. I was very impressed with this group of students. Um, they were absolutely fantastic. They asked questions. They asked good questions. They had fun with the experiments. They got to see. Um, we had two science demos, and then there was our electronics laboratory did a demo for them, which was pretty cool. Now, when I say science demos, I mean chemical science. So it was liquid nitrogen, dry ice, pH stuff. It was a lot of fun. And they, of course, get to help. There's some hands-on stuff in there. They got to freeze some flowers with liquid nitrogen. Always super fun. And then they took a tour of the gallery of things that we make, that my company makes. And then they also took a tour of the research laboratories and got to see them and see kind of what daily life as a lab rat is. But I did the introduction PowerPoint for all of these 120 students, and I gotta say, I was really impressed with their enthusiasm. They were so excited to be there. They, like, even that early in the morning when they got there, it was awesome. They were super excited to be there. They were very awake, which I was like, wow, I just had my coffee and I'm not. Um, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, they did a really good job. They were very respectful of everybody around the work. I mean, we were all still working while they were there. Um, but yeah, they were an amazing group of kids, and they seemed to have a lot of fun. So it was pretty awesome. But I am absolutely I'm so sore. So I wasn't one of the group attendants. I was an overseeing host, so I went from group to group to group, making sure everything was okay, all throughout the about 4 hours of tour that they were doing. And so I walked all over my building a bunch, and I am tired. My legs are killing me. And part of that is that I wore newer shoes. I'd only worn this pair of shoes once, but I had to get some new shoes. My other ones were falling apart. So I didn't really have a choice, but oh boy, my calves are screaming at me like, why would you do this to us? Why? But it was a really fun day, and I am absolutely exhausted. I'm gonna sleep like a rock after this, for sure. But yeah. They even like did the group photo and were really respectful about it. When they were told to be quiet, they quieted down, even the whole group together. It was amazing. But they were awesome. So they are part of their school's STEM program, so they really care about science for the most part, and uh, they paid attention. And there was one kid who was in the 6th grade who's like, yeah, I want to be a neuroscientist. And it's like, dude, do it. Go ahead. There was a girl who wanted to be an engineer. It's like, go ahead, do it. Do it. Study. You got this. So it's really cool to hear, that kids are like, yeah, I want to go into career in science. I'm like, you're gonna love it. It's rewarding. It's fun. I love it. Do it. Do the thing. Study hard. Do the thing. It really was a great day. I'm just exhausted. Okay, so we have some choices.
Is back, I'm gonna keep doing it too.
Kids like that make field trips fun, for sure. They were fantastic. Okay, so let me close up of a squirrel for you so that you can see my derpy little squirrels. They're great. Yeah. Okay, so now what to put between the squirrels? I was kind of thinking, since we have the cardinals and the snow-capped trees that are, winter trees, um, maybe holly, but is that a little too on the nose? Snowflakes. Ooh. Instead of a plant, instead of a flower.
Yes.
Snowflakes, okay. I could do snowflakes. That'd be fun. And they could each be different. Snowflakes are a lot of fun. Okay. To go with the trees, yeah. Yeah, I could do snowflakes. That'd be cool. Okay, let's clean off this brush. Whew. But I'm probably going to, that all being said, I'm probably going to sleep so much better tonight than I have the last few nights. So, all right. Let's see. I love snowflakes because they can be any kind of symmetrical pattern. So, yay for good sleep. Yes. I need it. I need it so bad. All right, so let's do this and this.
Gotta go into my history and get rid of that pizza video I just watched, because now I've, like, every other row had a here's how you make pizza video.
Okay. And that pops against that gray. I love it.
I'll give the algorithm this, though. At least this benefit of the doubt statement. My actual interests on YouTube are so narrow compared to most people that it's probably falling over itself to try to feed me something new every once in a while.
I love the simplicity and symmetry of a snowflake. This was a good choice.
In the grand scheme of things, like, trying to introduce people to content that isn't specifically within their normal field is a good thing, but it's a little aggravating because, again, it's a computer, so it can't really tell when it's going too far.
Gives very wintry vibe without being too Christmassy. And that's what I was concerned about with the holly, so thank you. I like that. Does the loop on your hook count as a chain? No. No. Not unless the pattern says so. If the pattern says it does, then yes. But if it says like second chain from hook, you're not going to go into the one on the hook. You're not going to go into the one next to the hook. You're going to go to the one after that. That's the second chain from the hook. So it's the full chain. The one on the hook is not a full chain. So unless the pattern states otherwise. Because sometimes there are some patterns that are like second chain from hook. This means you count the one on the hook, which is very rare, but it does happen. It does happen.
Right? What brought that on? Well, actually, it got me curious. So what happens if you get hit by the while you're awake? Apparently, apparently, bodybuilders and athletes use them under a supposedly
I
misguided
like that.
belief that their energy,
What
that
do you
they
think?
boost energy.
Hey, Elegance. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
Has finally bleached my roots today, so I finally dyed my hair. Ah, okay, gotcha. Cool. Thank you. All right, let's do another one. Let's see. This one I'm going to try to do six-sided. So,
I can see how that would potentially negate a fifth. I say fifth. Fifth's not the right word.
or six-pointed, I guess.
Episode.
Okay. Let's clean that up a little.
You're telling me, man. I couldn't do it. Then again, I don't have that kind of dysmorphia, so I don't have to do it. I get you. I mean, let's be honest. I have all the time in the world. I could absolutely be working out every day right now, but nah, fuck that shit. I'm sorry, what? Friend, I'm gonna be honest. It's been a blast hanging out, but I think I'm gonna go try to crash before my wife. Well, I know, I know. Overall, he doesn't care. But yeah, no, I agree. I prefer to. I did. I thought about favorite and solo leveling, but like I get ya. It just that's kind of something all three of us do, and I don't really want to exclude him. But I'll catch you later, man. Thanks for hanging out today. You enjoy.
Oh, I like that one. What do you think? Is that all right? Not too bad, hopefully. Oh, I've missed some. Can't complain about anything else at the moment. All right. I'm feeling okay. Jasper's feeling like crap. And he has no voice. But yeah. I think he's about to go crash. I'm excited for you. Thank you. I love snowflakes. I was saying earlier that I really love the simplicity and the symmetry of snowflakes. They're just so lovely. Okay, so this one I'm gonna do little and then longer. I like that one. That was quick and simple. Yeah. Yeah. I'm I'm hoping he feels better soon. He sounds so pathetic. Okay, let's see. Let's do another 6. I don't like it when he doesn't feel well. He doesn't like it when I don't feel well, even though he picks on me. Okay. Just a little pop for detail. Hey, Dira. How you doing? The snowflake seems so small. Ooh, I have an idea. There. Now it's not so small. Dun, 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 dun. I like this one. Kind of looks like a spider's web. Okay. Whew. What, this one? That one. Spider's web. One. Kind of a Nordic looking one. And then that one. They do kind of just like pop over this, don't they? On top of this gray. Okay. Now for the swoopies. Little swoops. Actually, it is time for the midstream murder mystery. So let's do that. I think we have one left. Yep. In this book. So midstream murder mystery. I don't know why I sang. All right. Only one left in this book. Yep. Hold on. Okay. Oh no.
Jax used some stitches for sing mode. Please sing for 2 minutes, Maze.
Okay. All right, let me set up the timer. No. Why isn't it showing? There we go. It's kind of there. All right. 2 minutes. Detective Laura Price was summoned to the home of Antoinette Jordan, whose lifeless body had been found floating in the pool. Frowning as she noted bruise marks on the body, Price said she may have been forced underwater until she drowned. Witnesses: 1 in the car, 3 out back. Price slid into the air-conditioned cruiser. Barbara Hartford wore large sunglasses and held a collapsible white cane. I lived 2 doors down. I'm legally blind, so I didn't actually see anyone, but I was nearly run over by someone leaving Antoinette's in a hurry. Do you know what time that was? Price asked. After 9. Later I heard the sirens and came back. When one of your officers told me Antoinette drowned, I couldn't believe it. She was an excellent swimmer. Her husband died a year ago. Antoinette said her daily swims kept her sane. The vehicle that almost hit you, was there any distinctive sound the engine made? It was loud, like a sports car. She frowned, and I sensed the driver stopped to look at me. There was a rap on the window and a woman's voice. "That's my sister," Barbara said. Madeline Hartford looked like the spinning image of her sister as she took her hand, and the 3 women proceeded to Barbara Hartford's home. Timer is done. Oh my gosh. Okay. Did y'all even get any of that? I know I'm going to need to start over. I felt like I was doing some kind of musical, like, Guys and Dolls or something. Hey, there's her lifeless body. Did you see anything? No, I'm blind. So not at all, but it was great. For a murder that was surprisingly cheery. I guess I should have been a little more dour, huh? Oh my goodness. Okay. We'll go into the story. We'll start over. I know I didn't catch much of that myself, and I was the one reading, singing it, so. All right. Detective Laura Price was summoned to the home of Antoinette Jordan, whose lifeless body had been found floating in the pool. Frowning as she noted bruise marks on the body, Price said she may have been forced underwater until she drowned. Witnesses? 1 in the car, 3 out back. Price slid into the air-conditioned cruiser. Barbara Hartford wore sunglasses and held a collapsible white cane. I live 2 doors down. I'm legally blind, so I didn't actually see anyone, but I was nearly run over by someone leaving Antoinette's in a hurry. Do you know what time that was? Price asked. After 9. Later I heard the sirens and came back. When one of your officers told me Antoinette drowned, I couldn't believe it. She was an excellent swimmer. Her husband died a year ago. Antoinette said her daily swims kept her sane. The vehicle that almost hit you, was there anything distinctive about the sound of the engine? It was loud, like a sports car. She frowned. And I sensed the driver stop to look at me. There was a rap on the window and a woman's voice. That's my sister, Barbara said. Madeline Hartford looked like the spitting image of her sister as she took her hand, and the 3 women proceeded to Barbara Hartford's home. 10 minutes later, Detective Price returned to Antoinette's backyard, where an officer waited with 3 men, Antoinette's 2 stepsons and her attorney. Why are you here, Mr. Linden? Price asked. The attorney dabbed his temples with a handkerchief. George called, after Ben found Antoinette. Ben Jordan, in his late 20s, wore a sodden suit. I found her face down and jumped in. It was too late to save her, so I called 911, then phoned George. Red-faced and sweating, George Jordan, that's a hell of a name, George Jordan said, It must have been a heart attack, Detective. They settled in the living room. Was Antoinette expecting you, Ben? Me and George, for a talk. About? I'll answer that, Linden interrupted. She wanted to tell them she decided to fold her business. Our father built that company, Ben sounded angry. Antoinette had no right to make that decision, George added. Oh, she had every right, the attorney declared. The company was hemorrhaging capital. Antoinette had no head for business and no interest. Neither did her stepsons. Not true, George said. Did you know your stepmother planned to sell? Price asked. Oh, sorry. Did you know your stepmother planned to sell? Price asked. She threatened once, Ben said. George nodded. We talked her out of it. Who oversees things? Price asked. I do, Linden said. And why was the company losing money? The economy, Linden said. And then there were Ben and George hefty salaries. Antoinette's been so worried, it's no surprise she suffered a heart attack. Antoinette was murdered, Price said. Come, we have a witness. The trio trailed Price to the patio, where a woman with dark glasses sat. The attorney shook his head. I'm afraid the testimony of a blind woman won't hold up in court. The woman stood and walked toward him, removing her glasses as she approached. I'm not blind, she said. I can see perfectly, and I've seen enough, Price said. Adele Plomsky is the one who wrote it, and who does Price suspect? Okay, shall I read it again? I know I have been, so I'm going to ask, though. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay. Detective Laura Price was summoned to the home of Antoinette Jordan, whose lifeless body had been found floating in the pool. Frowning as she noted bruise marks on the body, Price said, She may have been forced underwater until she drowned. Witnesses? 1 in the car and 3 out back. Price slid into the air-conditioned cruiser. Barbara Hartford wore large sunglasses and held a collapsible white cane. I live 2 doors down. I'm legally blind, so I didn't actually see anyone, but I was nearly run over by someone leaving Antoinette's in a hurry. Do you know what time that was? Price asked. After 9. Later I heard the sirens and came back. When one of your officers told me Antoinette drowned, I couldn't believe it. She was an excellent swimmer. Her husband died a year ago. Antoinette said her daily swims kept her sane. The vehicle that almost hit you, was there anything distinctive about the sound of the engine? It was loud, like a sports car. She frowned. And I sensed the driver stop to look at me. There was a rap on the window and a woman's voice. "That's my sister," Barbara said. Madeline Hartford looked like the spitting image of her sister as she took her hand, and the three women proceeded to Barbara Hartford's home. 10 minutes later, Detective Price returned to Antoinette's backyard, where an officer waited with 3 men, Antoinette's 2 stepsons and her attorney. "Why are you here, Mr. Linden?" Price asked. The attorney dabbed at his temples with a handkerchief. "George called after Ben found Antoinette." Ben, in his late 20s, wore a sodden suit. "I found her face down and jumped in. It was too late to save her, so I called 911, then phoned George." Red-faced and sweating, George Jordan said, "It must have been a heart attack, Detective." They settled in the living room. "Was Antoinette expecting you, Ben?" Price asked. "Me and George, for a talk." "About?" "I'll answer that," Linden interrupted. "She wanted to tell them she decided to fold her business." "Our father built that company," Ben sounded angry. "Antoinette had no right to make that decision," George added. "Oh, she had every right," the attorney declared. "The company was hemorrhaging capital. Antoinette had no head for business and no interest. Neither did her stepsons." "Not true!" George said. "Did you know your stepmother planned to sell?" Price asked. "She threatened once," Ben said. George nodded. "We talked her out of it." "Who oversees things?" Price asked. "I do," Linden said. "And why was the company losing money?" "The economy," Linden said. "And then there were Ben and George's hefty salaries. Antoinette's been so worried, it's no surprise she suffered a heart attack." "Antoinette was murdered," Price said. "Come, we have a witness." The trio trailed Price to the patio where a woman with dark glasses sat. The attorney shook his head. "I'm afraid the testimony of a blind woman won't hold up in court." The woman stood and walked toward them, removing her glasses as she approached. "I'm not blind," she said. "I can see perfectly." "And I've seen enough," Price said. "All right." How could he know she was blind? Okay. Unless he saw her when he fled the murder. Nice. The attorney, he was embezzling. She only had dark glasses on, no cane. How would he know blind versus sunglasses without the cane? The attorney for sure. I'm not going to lie, I have no clue at all. I spaced out. I'm just going to say the attorney. Fair enough. All right. Everybody's pretty consistent with thinking attorney, right? All right. Are we ready for the answer? Let's see. Where's the dun dun dun? Oh, wait, that's not under that. It's under the sound thingy. And I don't have access to that. Let's see. Can I bring up my own stream? Probably. That's muted. Okay. Where's the dun dun dun? There it goes. There. All right. Price suspects Linden, who'd been stealing from the company, a crime revealed by a pre-sale audit. After drowning Antoinette, he sped off and nearly ran over Barbara. He slowed to scrutinize her, then, satisfied that she was blind, fled the scene. When he spotted Price's witness, he assumed it was Barbara, but Detective Price had asked Madeline to act as a decoy. Linden incriminated himself by revealing he knew she was blind. That was pretty good, actually. All right. We solved all the murders in this book, and I'm still singing. All right. So, now that we have finished this one, yep, all of them, all 40 of them, totally done. Now that we've finished that one, we will do, we have two options. We have Catch a Thief, 40 cases, or this is the third edition. We'll probably do this one. We've got we've got Catch a Thief, and then this one is another 40 that has both murder and theft. So yeah, it's still gonna be pretty fun either way. So we'll do the blue book then. There'll be midstream mini mysteries now. So yeah. All right. And it looks like this one also has beginner, intermediate, advanced, and is there sleuth? Yeah. So that's good. So 40 new cases. These ones are going to be thieves. So that'll be fun. Thieves, thief mysteries, thefts. All the thithiths. Okay. Now we'll go back to paint and a music. Hey, Rash. All right. So now we're going to do the swoopies. I think I'm going to do the swoopies in green on this one. Because I've got purple swoopies on this one, blue swoopies on this one. I think I'm going to do green swoopies on this one. Because I actually don't have any green on this yet. And green is my favorite color. And there's green on both the other boxes, so I'm doing them in green. It's been decided. Crime time. Love it. I hope you guys really enjoy those. I think they're fun. I'm glad that I randomly saw that little book, and it's been really fun addition, I think. So, all right. Green swoopies. Objection. Just kidding. Green is good. All right, we in court now. We've solved the murder. Now we're in court. All right. Shoop. And shoop. And shoop. They're a lot of fun, and you guys are freaking smart and awesome. Thank you for paying attention to the details. I hope my reading renditions are not too horrible. I have fun with it. I know my maybe show tune murder was not so great, but it's a murder mystery. Can we solve it in time? No. Sorry. I'm so tired, I'm goofy. Okay, here we go. Swoop. Gotta do the swoop. Swoop. Swoop, swoop-a-doop. Yep. I am pre-sleep loopy. How much coursework I had transferred in agrees. Wait, hold on. What? Nice. That's great, Tira. Congratulations. Singing along. Oh no! Thank you, Whiskey. Oh gosh. Oh. Well, be sure to share that. You already did. And Ryan, I see it. It's highlighted. You're awesome. Thank you. Hopefully it's not too awful. So it was kind of funny. One person I rated not too long ago, their when they do a shout out, it plays a clip of a previous stream. And one of the clips that got picked was my singing the Yarn song. And they were like, I love it. I was like, I don't know about that, but okay. Thanks. Had to. It was too funny. Thank you. I had the Muppet Show theme going through my head, but the words were, it's time to examine the body. It's time to examine the body. It's time to check suspects. It's time to solve the murder on Maze's Stream tonight. It's time to look at the clues. It's time to ask witnesses. It's time to maybe perform an autopsy and find out what just happened. Oh. Too fun. Yep, I am definitely in pre-sleep loop. Oh man. But I'm almost done with these boxes. It's been a very fun project, but I am excited to be done with them so that they're totally done and I can do the clear coat spray and get them all sealed and ready. And I will take pictures and post them, of course. I'm that person who sings random things to other tunes. Yeah, because we totally didn't filk songs for our history group. It is a lot of fun. It's fun to filk songs. Also found... Nice. Very, very cool. Tay!
Hey Maze. Taytabo41808 thinks it is time for you to drink some water.
Thank you, Tay. You just missed the midstream murder mystery, or midstream mini mystery. So, whining about chores. It's good to see you, Tay. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. It is good. I am glad to hear things are looking so good for you as well. Well, it was the last one of that book. So the next book we're gonna do is To Catch a Thief. But I'm glad to see you here now. Always good to see you. To be honest, forgot it was Thursday. I feel that. No problem. My friend's stream conversation also turned impromptu. Called, yeah, Catworth. 877 cats now. Oh my goodness. There is the cutest little video of a mom asking a toddler what her favorite song is, and she sings that jingle, and it's Oh, cute. That song is catchy though. It's so catchy, which it's an advertisement, so it's supposed to, but that one lives rent free in my head. It speaks to my musical geek. Bum, 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 bum. Investigator. Totally. Yes, exactly. Totally saying that in my head. I have an empty lap and I need cats now. Oh, no, I do not. I wouldn't be able to breathe. They're adorable and I love them. And for the most part, they all seem to like me. It's just my sinuses don't. It sucks. Oh man. Now I'm filking the J.G. Wentworth song in my head. Okay. Oh. Had to get a haircut today? Had to get a haircut? What happened? So expensive, or maybe just too. Well, it's 50-50, I guess. Sorry. Jax! I absolutely sang that in my head. Mom said it was getting too long since my last haircut. So, so? I'm sorry. Okay, let's do a little bit of. Let's shovel up some green. Come over here and mix it with this yellow. Give me pale green so that I can do details. I really need one of those spatula thingies so that I can do color mixing because it just gets stuck in my brush. There we go. Leave that there. Whew. Accidentally murdered a car and I need cash now. Oh no. I love being mischievous. The curly hair, if you cut off 1 inch, basically 3 because of shrink. Yeah, you have curly hair, huh? What is this hair too long that you speak of? Yes, True's hair is incredibly long and so pretty. Yeah. I'm sorry, Tay. Especially if you didn't want a haircut. That's not cool. Yeah, I'm glad I chose the green for the swoopies. They're not called swoopies. They're swoopies. Long curly hair. I love it so much, though it's a lot of work. Long. I understand what you mean by that. There's like shoulder length long, and then there's like long. So, yeah, I get it. Braid it before you go to sleep. Yeah, that's true. Meanwhile, losing mine. Hopefully restores. Yeah. Swoop, swoop, doop, swoop, doop. Wow. Ah. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-dum. Bum, 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 bum. What if you made the J.G. Wentworth song renewable for Stitch's thoughts? I don't know if it's available. Um, I'll look for it. I'll look for it. I'm sure it probably is somewhere. Ooh, excuse me. Ah. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, Terry, you've been with Amazon for over a year now, is that right? Trying to remember. It doesn't feel like it's been 2 years. Yep, November 2020. Okay, nice. A what? A silk bonnet? Um, it is. I actually kind of want to get one for myself to protect my hair. Though I can braid mine in my sleep, it just gets really frizzy when I do that. Um, but it is a hair protection thing for when you're sleeping. Yeah, I kind of want to get one. There's a person on Instagram Reels that I follow that's just awesome, and she makes them, and she's got some really pretty ones, and I'd love to get one of hers. Okay. Now it's just the black ring time. And that's it. That is all. That's all that's left. Other than the um clear coat. There we go. Words. It is. It is CC Mink. She is fantastic. I love her. They really are. They're super pretty. People with type 4 hair? I have no idea what type my hair is. There's parsley out of my hand. Oh. Okay, so here's the earth. Man, that is a sweet earth. Sorry. You'd say I'm type 1. I don't know what that means. What does it mean? What does it mean? Sorry. mm. That was really good. Peppermint bark tea. It was a black tea with chocolate and peppermint. It was delicious. It's the texture of your hair and how difficult your hair is to work with. Ah, okay. Mine is wavy, sometimes curly if I let it do its own thing. But if I brush through it, it's very, very loose curls. Not curly, curly, but loose curls. Um, so, yeah, wavy. Fairly easy to work with. It sits pretty flat when I want it to. But I do have some issues with frizz, which is why I've been seriously thinking about getting a little bonnet to sleep in to kind of help counteract some of that frizz. Okay. Oh. Okay, nifty. Also indicate diameter of actual hairs. Ah. Hair types most likely won't have the same hair care routine. That's fair. I just use shampoo and conditioner. Now, my hair is thick. Like follicule, follicule, I'm tired. Follicle. Yeah, follicle. That's the word. Um, I don't know why that was so hard. Um, my hair is thick as far as that goes, but to work with it's fairly easy.
Hey Maze. Tatebo41808 thinks it is time for you to drink some water.
Alrighty. I just finished my tea, but that's okay, 'cause I got water. Thank you very much. I have different hair types growing up, so we couldn't use the same products and brush. Yeah. This little globule of... There we go. Send that out a little. Gosh, the stupid jingle is in my head now. Whew. Also a thing where a lot of non-black people try to do hair care routine styles and suit for their hair. Just tell them not to. Not because of gatekeeping, because lose their hair and grow. Oh. I've actually had, well, I mean, there are, that really depends. Because there are some ways of techniques of doing things that aren't bad. It's just a different kind of technique that's sort of the same thing for like dreads and braided extensions. It just depends. Nice. I'm the only one in the house with curly hair. Don't know where I got it from. Somewhere down the genetic line. Because I've actually had a long time ago in high school, very long time ago, um, actually 20 years ago, this particular hairstyle was 20 years ago. I did have a friend who was practicing cornrows and asked if they could do my hair, and I said sure. And I kept him for about a week. And then I made the mistake of going to the beach and getting sand all in the braids. And I was like, nope, these gotta go. It's itchy, it's gotta go. So, they didn't look bad. I probably could have gone without the beads at the end, but they didn't look bad. I think braids and stuff, they're really pretty. In the long run, still not healthy. Always up for debate. Still don't know how the general consistency. I did, yeah. And the beads were sad little wooden beads with the American flag printed on them. It was so bad. That was bad. That was a poor choice of decoration there. But I was a military brat, and so the friend who was practicing, that's what he had, and he was like, will these work? And I was like, whatever. You're the one practicing, so. But he did a good job. He did a really good job. And somewhere on an old digital camera, somewhere, is a picture of me at the beach with them. Um, I don't know where. I haven't seen the picture in 20 years. So we're going to pretend that it doesn't exist because I wouldn't be able to show it to you anyway. I don't know that I would want to show it to you. Like I said, it didn't look bad, but yeah. It was it was an interesting choice at the time. I do like partial braids, like right up to the crown. I think that's really pretty. I don't know. I like having braids, French braids and stuff. I just never really can get that. Um, I do. Jaster will braid my hair like a normal braid down my back, which I like. So that's always nice. But a different technique. Ah. Hmm. Well, that's where your name's kind of coming from, right? Tira? I gotta adjust. So I realized today, um, mom's name is, yeah, that's what I thought. Another thing about hair, this whole cultural appropriation thing, if you don't want to acknowledge or take accountability for. Oh, yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe more accurate to say they adapted a basic technique of braiding to suit local regional hair types and climate. Yeah. She used watercolor on stream sometime, using it in my art class, and it's very relaxing. Noted. I've not done a whole lot with watercolor, but it is fun. I do prefer acrylics, but yeah. Hyphenate my name on Facebook. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've not played a whole lot with watercolors. I should. I may do that. It's my first time using watercolor. It's fun, for sure. You can do a lot with it. It's interesting because, I mean, that one's definitely about layers and more so even than this. That blends together really nice and it can be a lot of fun. I like your art class, man. I want to take it. Sounds like you guys do some really fun stuff. Oh, hey, Tay, any new Lego sets you've been working on? I meant to ask. I thought to ask, but I don't remember if I actually did ask. Knowing legal documents that in case already planning on adding second middle name. Nice. If I used it at home, I would definitely do shading, color pencils over top. Really want to try that. That'd be pretty, I'm sure. Mixed media stuff is pretty fun. You're goofy, Tira. None built after the dragon. Don't have anywhere to put them once they're done. Ah. Well, have you decided whether or not you're going to move into the bigger room? Still don't know. Too indecisive. Aw. I will say this. I like moving things around myself because there's this whole kind of refreshedness that happens when things get moved around and it's new, at least for me. Still all familiar things, but in a new order that makes it just, I don't know. It's fresh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. The only part that bothers me though is the fact that my bed frame would block one of the windows. It's kind of nice to sit on your bed and look, sit next to a window though. I have before had my bed against a window. I had the side against the window, and I really liked sitting there leaning at the edge of the window and reading a book. by, the sunlight. It's really nice. Moving things is scary when you have so many Legos. Yeah. You have to be real careful and know exactly where you're going to put it, where it's going to go. Head of my bed frame is a shelf. If I put it one spot where a bed can go, blocks the whole thing. Oh. Well, you do have another window, you said. That room would have 2 windows. And you'd have more room for Legos. Are you one of these people who when you're sleeping, you like it really, really dark? Because having part of your window blocked would help with that. That's how Jaster and I have our room. We have our bed. The headboard actually blocks the window and helps keep it really dark in the room. It helps Jaster sleep. I I prefer to sleep with a light of some kind myself, so I feel that. Um, but I haven't in the last 10 years that Jaster and I have lived together, so because he just simply cannot sleep if there's light. So I've had to get used to it, which is fine. I'm one of these who I could very easily fall asleep listen to the TV. I know for those of you who are old enough to know the whole DVD menu thing, man, I love DVD menus. Where it replay the same kind of chill little music. I loved those. Especially like the Finding Nemo one. That one was nice. And Shrek. Whew. I can't see my Legos if it's dark. The Cinderella one with Whitney Houston. Nice, yeah. I know about DVD menus. Yay. Good. Look what hits the corner. Yeah. You old enough to have played games on the real PS2? Me, who got it on release day. Excuse me while I go sit in the corner of my room and cry. Oh no. Okay. Now to go around the top.
Hey Maze. Tatabo41808 thinks it is time for you to drink some water.
You should pull a get off my lawn. Disney used to. Muse was beautiful and I want it back. With the castle and the music in the background. Yeah. One with Peter Pan saying, "Here we go." Yes. A second star to the right shines in the night for you.
We just made a new friend. Welcome, Jacid by Dragonfruit.
Well, hello. Welcome in. Dressed by Dragonfruit. That is a cute name. How are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday, wherever you might be in the world. Doing some crochet. Fantastic. We usually do crochet on this channel, but I had this project that I'm working on, and I'm actually finishing the last little part now for painting. So, do a little bit of painting, but usually it is crochet here. What are you making? Just grew gray hair. You see my gray hair, don't even. Same, I feel nostalgic. That's nice. Making a button-up shirt out of lace weight. Ooh, ambitious. Very nice. Crochet thread, yeah. Nice. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. Thank you, Jax, for putting the Discord up there. You are more than welcome to join our Discord and share what you're making. We have a nice little community, people. And we are very encouraging and help each other and just a chill group of peeps. If you'd like to and are willing to share, we'd love to see what you make. We have all types of skill levels. It's awesome. And all types of crafts. Everything from crochet to painting to Legos. We have fun. We do it all. Had to take a break from cutting out sewing patterns. All right. What do you sew? Really enjoy dyeing my hair, and I can't. And the grays start to come in. Oh. No, because then when you do when you do a color and you know it doesn't strike on the gray you might have, then it's just sparkly. It's just sparkles, just extra sparkles. That's okay, Tira. All right, folks. There we have it. We have our spring box with little songbirds and bunny rabbits with tulips and swoopies, and the inside is red. Then we have our fall autumn box, if you will, with owls and a crescent moon, and foxes and sunflowers, with a burble inside. Then now we have our winter box with cardinals and squirrels and snowflakes on the side, and a orange inside. So, yeah. They're done. They're done. Now I just need you to clear a coat on them. I'm not gonna do that now. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let me catch up. Jax, that's mean. That's mean. How dare you? Oh, man. Okay, let's see. Mostly make size inclusive or disability adaptive. Nice! That's awesome! May have to change the type of dye. Whiskey. Strike on as well. Not. That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's so mean. So lost with the game. What did I miss? Did you ever play the game? If you think about the game, you lose it. You want the green? Adaptability, bespoke tailored clothing is awesome. Yes, it really is. That's fantastic. I forgot it was orange inside. Chaos. Hysterically love being chaotic. Oh no. Orange makes you think of the bird feed garlands with dried orange and cranberries with her. Nice. Use henna dye on my hair. Natural redhead. Ooh, I'm jealous. I wish my hair were red, like naturally. I think it's beautiful. Whiskey, have you never heard of the game? No, that blows my mind that you've never heard of the game. Only two rules to the game. You're always playing and you always lose as soon as you think of it. Yeah. Gosh, that's an old game. That's something like when my friends and I would go bowling, somebody would be like, "Hey, the game," and everybody would lose it. Absolutely lose it. So all of us have thought about it. Exactly. Henna looks supernatural. I'm sure it does. That beautiful brown. Yes, Jax totally pulled a fast one. I can't believe you did that. I haven't thought of that. Man, that's like a 15-year streak right there. Once you lose, you have to announce it out loud that you lost the game to make other people lose the game. I swear that had to have been like a 10 to 15 year, probably not that long. But it's been a long time, so thanks, Jax. Another coworker didn't know it either. I was like, no, I mean, it's all over the world. Got you hooked on. Nice, okay, cool. My hair currently is natural mostly, except for the ends. It is blue. I don't know if you can see it very well. Probably not. I don't know. But the ends are blue. It faded at this point. I need to get it redone. You were so welcome. Forever gonna think about the game now. Wow. Yes, you will. And every time you think about it, you'll be like, dang it. Whiskey, you are now and forever playing the game. Yep. You sure are. You sure are. Welcome to the club. It's great. Gosh, it really has. It's been a long time since I've thought about that. Okay, so I am glad that I have these done. I am thinking I do already have my my artist mark on the bottom. I'm going to leave the bottoms the way they are. I don't think I'm going to paint those. I think I'm just going to leave them the way they are. But yeah. I feel like I'm in Saul now. I'll never escape. This will happen again when you least expect it. Ugh. Welcome to the game, Whiskey. Indeed. Welcome to the game. I will post pictures of these in the Discord a little bit up close so that you can actually see it a little bit better than through the screen. I know this camera doesn't show it perfectly, and I have a new camera, a new phone, so I better take good pictures. So, had to get a new one, and I'm sad about it because I really liked my flip, but one of the hinge dust cover thingies broke and it went under the screen and caused a dead spot in the screen. And so it started to mess with the way my screen was working, and it makes me sad because I really loved the flip. It was a good phone and it fit in my darn pocket. And now this one doesn't fit in my pocket. At least not in these pants. So that kind of sucks. But anyways, Jessica is cheap. Should mix let's set and white blonde to a natural red. Okay. That's awesome. Try my friend's stream tomorrow and hope they know about the game. Nice. That'll be great. Because it hits you completely out of nowhere. At least in Saw, you're expecting the carnage. Oh, come on, Tira. From the day I was born to the day I die, I'll always be playing the game. Yep. See, even Tay knows. Not even Tay, but Tay knows. That makes me happy that the newest generation still plays the game. That's awesome. I bet it would give a pretty purple with the indigo. All right. Well, it is 11 o'clock, my friends, my time. So it is time for me to end stream now. But we will come back tomorrow and hang out. We're going to do a little bit of crochet tomorrow. I've had the most smug smile on my face since I said that. You're fantastic, Jax. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm so glad that you were here and chilling with me. And I can't believe we got through that last of the murder mysteries for the mini mysteries book that we were doing. So tomorrow for the midstream mini mysteries, we will start on the new book. I'm excited about it. I love the mini mysteries. They're a lot of fun. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me on this painting stream today. Like I said, we'll do some crochet tomorrow. I have a plan. I'm gonna try to create some bags using a zipper, like actual zipper, and see if I can't create a pattern to create a little bag. Yeah, so join me tomorrow, and I will see you then. In the meantime, may your yarn never tangle. Have a fantastic Friday. Bye!